look at all this beautiful wood. So the second half of my firewood load came today. So here we have, it was 2 trailers, so it's like 3 quarts. Now I know it looks like a lot, but it's basically 2 months if I'm really stingy. So it usually takes me 2 cords of wood for 1 month to heat the house. But we've had a very mild winter so far, and the 3 cords I had bought for emergency wood last year, because I couldn't afford to buy enough to heat with, I'm still using. So we had such a mild winter, I was able to stretch those 3 cords out for October, November, and there's enough to go to the end of this month. But we have a lot of cold weather coming, really cold, and you know, January, February, and March are usually like the worst. So this might only last until the middle of February, but that's okay because it gives me time to try and find some more money to get more. But at least I know that until like middle of February, maybe even March, I'm gonna have heat, and that's a nice feeling. So I'm extremely grateful for this wood. I just need a couple more cords, but for now this is all I could afford. We can't even really afford that, but you know, make sacrifices. Heat is important, don't want to freeze to death. So I'm super happy, and oh, feels good to finally have this unloaded. And most of this is Norwegian maple, seasoned. He only had 2 cords of seasoned maple, and then he had some random softwood, which, you know, you're not supposed to, you know, put in the wood stove, but, well, let me tell you, if you run out of wood and it's freezing cold, you take your chances. So there is a little bit of small logs of pine, which you're not supposed to burn, but for emergency purposes, you know, I just took, you know, he tossed all that in. So I got the 2 cords I wanted, and then he tossed in some extra, like for next to nothing, of the pine. So I would at least have some emergency wood if I couldn't get anything. And when it's freezing cold out here, and you literally will freeze to death if you don't have heat in the winter, it makes a difference. So I'm just going to keep that pine put aside just in case, and then if I know that I'm running low, I will mix it with some of the hardwood. But oh, it feels nice.